Welcome, fellow travelers, to another wild ride through the realms of Dungeons and Dragons. Today, we're unleashing the lasagna-loving tabaxi himself, Garfield. Imagine a world where lasagna reigns supreme and Mondays are more feared than ancient dragons. From his love for lasagna to his telepathic rants about Mondays, Garfield is unlike any other character. So grab your dice, sharpen your claws, and get ready for a journey that's equal parts chaotic and cathartic.
Once again, my life has been saved by the miracle of lasagna.
In the twisted labyrinth of fate and lasagna, Garfield's stats materialize like shadows in the night, elusive and unpredictable. Behold, his constitution, a formidable 15, a testament to his resilience in the face of Mondays and the trials of everyday life, as he feasts upon the chaos with a ravenous appetite. Strength, a mighty 14, surges through his veins like a tidal wave of feline fury, tearing through obstacles and adversaries alike with the ferocity of a hungry tiger on the hunt for its next meal. Charisma, a captivating 13, weaves a web of charm and intrigue, drawing unsuspecting souls into his orbit with the promise of lasagna-laden adventures and irresistible charisma. Dexterity at a nimble 12 grants him the agility of the cat on a prowl, effortlessly navigating the treacherous terrain of dangling curtains with the grace of a seasoned acrobat. Intelligence, a curious 10, hints at the enigmatic depths of his cunning mind, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, as he plots his next move in the eternal quest for culinary satisfaction. And Wisdom, a modest 8, serves as a reminder of the folly of mortal existence, as he dances on the edge of chaos with reckless abandon, guided only by his insatiable hunger and unyielding thirst for lasagna.
Poor Odie. He faces a future of torture, neglect, and degradation. Hey, nobody gets to mistreat my dog like that except me.
In the tangled yarn ball of Garfield's character sheet, his tabaxi heritage provides some delightful perks. Picture this, a +2 bonus to Constitution, perfect for enduring those long, lazy Mondays without skipping a beat, and a +1 bonus to Strength because, let's face it, he needs some muscle to haul all those stolen lasagnas back to his cozy corner of the world. But wait, there's more. His claws? Oh, they're not just for show. They're like a secret weapon, slashing through lasagna boxes and lying scales alike with ease. Plus, he's got that perfect proficiency in perception and stealth, which he puts to good use whenever he's hunting down his next meal, or avoiding a particularly annoying mailman. And let's not forget his mysterious knack for understanding the language of lasagna. It's like a secret code that only the true connoisseurs can crack. So, with his dark vision, feline agility, and a belly full of lasagna, Garfield is ready to tackle whatever adventure or nap comes his way.
And now, I'm gonna watch bad TV all day and do absolutely nothing. Big change from yesterday when I watched bad TV all day and did absolutely nothing.
As the yarn of fate weaves a tale of Garfield, his hatred for Mondays knows no bounds. Level 1 brings pure, unadulterated rage from Barbarian. Garfield channels his inner feline ferocity and directs it at the dreaded onset of the work week. His thick-furred belly bolsters his unwavering resolve, truly making Garfield a force to be reckoned with. Don't move, because you may be Garfield's next victim. Level 2 brings reckless attack, and Garfield takes no prisoners. He'll slash through curtains, John's leg, and even the fabric of reality. And good luck getting this monstrosity to the vet, as his danger sense will let him see right through you. Garfield's true form reveals itself at level 3, bringing out the beast, Barbarian, that lies within him. His teeth will pierce even the thickest of hides and the toughest of lasagna noodles. He also picks up an animal handling proficiency, showing Nermal and Odie who's the true power in Muncie. Despite what he might try to convince you of, don't sleep on level 4, for it powers Garfield to new heights. A +2 in Constitution makes this resilient cat even more unstoppable. Your only hope now is to pray, and a god may listen. If you blink, you'll end up like the rest of them. At level 5, this fat cat shows off his deceptive speed. Fast movement gives him extra feline agility, allowing him to spring distances almost imperceivable. He can also slash and bite an extra time at this level, so no limb, no lasagna, and no Liz is safe from this terror. Starting at level 6, Garfield transforms into something otherworldly. His ferality releases itself from within, making Garfield a force nigh unstoppable. His slashes cannot be protected by any mundane armor, and flight is utterly useless now that his feline claws can scale mountains. Garfield goes feral at level 7, gaining the quick step over even the nimblest of mice. Not that he's really catching mice, but he's quick off the draw, gaining advantage on initiative rolls and a speedy boost on his first turn.
Garfield, you should come back and be my loyal, devoted cat again.
John, I should come back and you should be the guy who feeds me again.
Now, Garfield may hate Mondays, but I can guarantee you that you would hate running into him more. At level 8, the whispers of the Great Old One infuse Garfield's mind with alien knowledge, granting him the ability to reach deep within the minds of others. With awakened mind, he speaks through the veil of reality, his telepathic utterances echoing in the minds of those around him. Spells such as Friends and Mind Sliver become his tools, weaving a tapestry of manipulation and subtle influence over the unsuspecting. Level 9 sees Garfield delving further into the abyss, his pact with dark forces unleashing unspeakable horrors upon the world. With beast speech, he commands the denizens of the wild, twisting their minds to his malevolent will, occasionally asking them if they've seen any lasagna lying around. Proficiency in deception and persuasion become his tools of coercion, as he bends the wills of mortals to serve his insatiable hunger. Those who don't submit face the wrath of his cause fear, as it sends shudders down even the bravest of spines. At level 10, amidst the shadowy whispers of the Great Old One, Garfield is bestowed with a peculiar gift, the enigmatic creature known only as Pookie. Emerging from the depths of the eldritch realms, Pookie slinks into Garfield's presence, a silent sentinel of darkness and mischief. With Pact of the Chain, Garfield binds the spectral companion to his will, forging a connection that transcends mortal understanding. Together, they prowl the fringes of existence, their fates intertwined in a tapestry of cosmic intrigue and lasagna cravings. Meanwhile, Mirror Image becomes the fat cat's shroud of darkness, cloaking him in illusion as he prowls the night, a predator in search of his next victim, or a mailman, all while muttering about the scarcity of quality lasagna in the multiverse. At level 11, Garfield takes a savory interlude from his eldritch endeavors to reign supreme in the realm of a different kind, the kitchen. Here, amidst the aromatic symphony of simmering sauces and bubbling cheese, he wields a spatula with the finesse of a sorcerer casting spells. With the chef feat as his culinary grimoire, he transforms ordinary ingredients into sublime creations, each layer of lasagna a testament to his mastery over both flavor and form. As he orchestrates his culinary masterpiece, the kitchen becomes his domain, and the aroma of his lasagna fills the air with a tantalizing promise of satisfaction. Yet, even in the midst of his culinary conquest, the whispers of eldritch power linger at the edges of his consciousness, taking spells like prestidigitation and suggestion serve as a reminder that his hunger for both lasagna and dominion knows no bounds. He gains the full support of others at level 12, with Gift of the Ever-Living Ones, an ode to his fallen comrades. With Pookie by his side, Garfield becomes nigh unkillable, as the presence of his loyal familiar maximizes any healing he receives. This unholy alliance renders him a formidable force on the battlefield, his resilience akin to that of a mythical titan. However, should Pookie ever be taken from him, a dire consequence looms, as the loss of his spectral companion threatens to unravel the very fabric of Garfield's existence, plunging him into a darkness from which there may be no return. At level 13, Garfield's arcane prowess manifests itself in a defensive ward, deflecting attacks while exploiting his foe's aggression. His entropic ward swiftly reacts to hostile intent, confounding attackers and granting him advantage on subsequent strikes. Simultaneously, he instills fear in challengers, heightening his aura of intimidation. With each encounter, Garfield's mastery of the arcane and psychological alike solidifies, ensuring his dominance on the battlefield and striking fear into the hearts of those who dare oppose him. At level 14, Garfield's mastery of the arcane delves into the realm of psychological manipulation, targeting the weak-willed with a sinister finesse. With spells like confusion and dissonant whispers, he infiltrates the minds of his unsuspecting victims, planting seeds of terror and discord with each whispered incantation. From the shadows of their subconscious, Garfield's otherworldly powers seep into their thoughts, twisting reality into a nightmare from which there is no escape. As fear grips their hearts and sanity teeters on the brink, Garfield reveals in the chaos he has wrought, a malevolent force lurking in the shadows, unseen and unstoppable. At level 15, Garfield's fortitude reaches new heights as he embraces the tough feat, fortifying his physical form with an abundance of resilience. Yet, amidst this enchantment, an eerie correlation emerges. Each hearty serving of lasagna seems to imbue him with an additional layer of durability, as if some unseen entity lurks within the layers of pasta and cheese, amplifying his strengths from the shadows. At level 16, Garfield ascends to otherworldly heights, his agility and mobility transcending mortal limits. With a boundless grace, he effortlessly traverses obstacles, leaping across counters from floor to ceiling and even scaling rooftops with ease, his mischievous adventures taking him wherever his whims desire. Yet, it is not just his physical prowess that expands, but also his connection to the arcane realms. Through the spell Contact Other Plane, Garfield's influence extends beyond the confines of his own universe, reaching across comments and even spanning across dimensions, his enigmatic presence echoing through the fabric of reality itself. As he navigates the vast expanse of existence, Garfield's shadowy silhouette casts a long and foreboding shadow, a harbinger of death and chaos whose reach knows no bounds. At level 17, Garfield's ascent to arcane supremacy takes a sinister turn. With the attainment of Warlock level 10, his mind becomes an impregnable fortress, impervious to telepathic intrusion and psychic assault. Attempting to decipher the enigma of his thoughts proves futile, for his intellect is shielded by an impenetrable wall. But as adversaries foolishly attempt to breach his mental defenses, they soon encounter a far more insidious threat: the infamous Super Burp. With a malevolent belch, Garfield releases a noxious cloud of toxic fumes, sickening all who dare to oppose him. Yet, what truly chills the spine is the realization that this vile emission is none other than poison spray, wielded with lethal intent. As his foes reel in horror and revulsion, they comprehend too late the depths of Garfield's power, a force to be reckoned with, whose very breath heralds doom and despair. At level 18, Garfield's appetite for mischief takes a sinister turn as he grows weary of targeting mere individuals and sets his sight on larger prey: audiences, much like yourself. With the acquisition of mass suggestion, he gains the ability to weave a compelling illusion, convincing groups of people, perhaps even readers like yourself, that he's nothing more than an innocent cat, free of wrongdoing. It's an audacious deception, one that defies belief and challenges the discerning eye to see through his veil of innocence. Yet, those who glimpse truth behind his facade, like myself, may find themselves caught in a web of disbelief and horror, as Garfield's mastery over the minds of many proves to be a force beyond reckoning, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks within even the most seemingly benign of creatures. At level 19, Garfield's existence transcends mere survival and skill, delving into the realm of feline mystique. Like all cats, he possesses 9 lives and an uncanny streak of luck, a trait amplified by the acquisition of the Lucky Feat. With this boon, Garfield defies the odds, succeeding where others falter and bending reality to his whims. It's this seemingly inexhaustible well of luck that seems to set him apart, rendering him a paragon of skill and cunning, while his companions, Odie, Nermal, John, are perceived as mere nitwits in comparison. As Garfield navigates the tapestry of fate with a knowing smirk, one thing becomes abundantly clear. In a world where luck reigns supreme, he is the master of his own destiny, shaping reality itself to suit his whims and desires. At level 20, Garfield ascends to the zenith of his power and enigma. Though he remains unable to speak English, his mastery of the arcane arts grants him a chilling ability: telepathy. With this gift, he delves into the recesses of minds, reading thoughts with unnerving precision. It's this eerie insight that allows him to know John's musings, Odie's intentions, and even your innermost thoughts. But beware, for Garfield's influence extends beyond the confines of his own reality. With a sinister finesse, he can traverse the boundaries between worlds, slipping into the writer's room unnoticed. As you read these words, know that Garfield could be lurking behind you at any moment, his presence a silent specter haunting the edges of your perception, haunting your
I know where you live.
Wow, that was fun, wasn't it? But amidst the laughter and lightheartedness we are all sharing, let's take a moment to explore the pros and cons of our lasagna-loving friend. After all, even in a world as delightful as Garfield's, it's always good to weigh the ups and downs, just like deciding whether to have an extra slice of lasagna or not. So, without further ado, let's dive into the delightful details of Garfield's strengths and weaknesses, shall we? He's one fat cat. He's got a base 259 health, which is just an astronomically high number. While raging, this means he has an effective 518 health. And that's not even mentioning his better than average 16 AC and mirror image for some misdirection skills. On top of that, he's got ways to receive health, like max healing from Pookie and the Chef Feet for some short or long rest healing. He's a cat of all trades. He's got so many ways to hurt you, between his ferocious bites, devastating claws, and the targeting of emotions. He's got no shortage of ways to kill you. He's also a quick kitty. Don't let his physique fool you, he's faster than you'd think. A base 40-foot movement speed to start off, doubled every once in a while from feline agility, his feral instinct giving advantage on initiative, feral instincts giving a boost while initially raging, and that doesn't even mention his infinite jumping ability. But you better watch out. Sleeping on Garfield can truly leave you devastated unless you happen to know his weaknesses, which I will share with you now. He's a lazy cat. Since he's so diversified, he's actually going to struggle to affect you with any of these spells or hit you with attacks. A plus 8 to hit and a 16 spell save DC is nothing at level 20, so you should be good unless you have a really bad AC and saving throws. Like John, and Odie, and the Mailman, and Nermal. He's a meowster of none. Let's be honest, rage and spellcasting don't mix. You need to concentrate on one or the other, and it's hard for Garf to truly tell where you lack. Basically, he's not casting spells on Mondays. Speaking of Mondays, his one true weakness, the beginning of the work week, the true enemy of this fat, mystifying, feline creature. Well, that was certainly a journey. Thanks for joining us on this whirlwind adventure. If you enjoyed this baffling build, make sure to scoot on over to Patreon, where you can find builds like Garfield and others for completely free. And if you're not too tired from all that lasagna, scratch that like button, leap over to the subscribe button, and spook that notification bell with a big smack so you never miss another video. Until next time, may your lasagna be plentiful and your Mondays, well, survivable, at the very least. Until next time, keep those dice rolling, and we'll catch you on the flip side. I know who you are, Garfield. I know your truth, your secrets. I see through your lies. I see through your deceit and your disguise. You can't fool me, Garfield. I'm on to you.